According to leaks and rumors, Apple has decided to discontinue the mini line. That means that going forward, we are no longer going to see any new smaller size phones directly from Apple. And while this is not new news, it still has me crying in the club. Figured I'd make a video talking about why it makes no sense and also talk about why I think Apple should not discontinue the mini line, especially when so many people love it. Actually wasn't too long ago when basically everybody had a smaller phone. Phone manufacturers were making phones a lot smaller than they're making them today. Slowly, phone makers started increasing the size as consumer needs changed. Now, if you're like me and you like a smaller phone and you want to purchase it in the fall, you're gonna have to choose between getting the iPhone SE, which I would not recommend, or the regular 13. And now this is not a knock on the iPhone SE, it's just not my cup of tea. And also, if you're gonna need like the latest in terms of design, the battery, and the camera, then the iPhone SE is just not gonna cut it for a good majority of people that are looking to upgrade their phone and don't want to be stuck with that, dated design of the iPhone SE. Apple is kind of leaving us with options of either sticking with the standard display, which some people might find a bit too big, or the iPhone SE, or even going to Android. And those are not really great options for a majority of people, including myself. So reason number two, other phones are not as portable. If you're somebody that's constantly on the go, then I think you would definitely appreciate the iPhone 13 mini size. Not talking about battery life here, but just the fact that you can easily fit it in your pocket without worrying too much and being uncomfortable on your commute. Personally, I came from the iPhone 13 Pro, and while it isn't the largest of the bunch, it was still big enough that when I switched to the iPhone 13 mini, I was super relieved that I can just legit put my phone in my pocket and go on about my day without worrying. Also, women, since you tend to have smaller pockets, if you even have pockets in your pants, having the iPhone 13 mini, it goes a lot better with your smaller pockets. Everyone has had a moment when their phone is digging into their pockets when they sit down, and that is not a problem on the 13 mini. Not to mention, I dropped the iPhone 13 mini significantly less due to its smaller size. Reason number three was actually not something that I thought of. It was from a commenter, but they had such a really solid point that I thought that I would share it as well. In a nutshell, what they said is that Apple does not understand their base. What their argument was that because the iPhone 13 mini just came out, it didn't give enough time for people that would normally be upgrading their phones to even look at the 13 or 12 mini because they're still in their phone cycle. So if you discontinue it, that means that the people that would have upgraded and get the 14 mini or even the 15 mini next year, they're kind of stuck with the 13 and the 12 because Apple kind of left them out to dry. Now, reason number four on why Apple should not discontinue the mini line, and this is kind of a pipe dream, but hear me out here. Let me make this pitch to you. iPhone 13 Pro Mini, right? I feel like if they added some more features such as, 120 hertz or even a 90 hertz would be good, or even an extra camera on the back like a telephoto lens that we get on the Pro line, that will make the iPhone 13 mini line a lot more enticing. I mean, they already have a standard size Pro, and that's a 6.1 inch, but they don't have one that's smaller. So I feel like as somebody that now definitely likes smaller phones and is hoping to continue to get those kind of smaller phones, having a Pro line would definitely be amazing, and I would go there on payday and buy it first thing in the morning if Apple was to decide to release that. This way as well, Apple will make sure that they cover all bases with their Pro line, including a very large one, which is the Pro Max, then the standard, and then the Pro Mini that they can make. That would be amazing. And Apple, if you're watching, please, we all want this, trust me. All right, reason number five, and that is the price. Now, you're not gonna find another phone that is as good as the 13 mini for the price of the 13 mini. This thing costs $699 US, and it is honestly a steal for the value that I think that you get from buying this phone. But if they discontinue it, that means that we're not gonna have that option anymore, and our only option would be to upgrade to the iPhone 13 standard version, and you're gonna be paying a little bit of extra money, which kind of sucks. If you're somebody that is on a budget but you don't want the iPhone SE, and you want the newer features, then again, you're gonna go with the 13 mini. So I feel like Apple should add some more features to the 14 in order to make that justified if we're out of luck with the mini line. All right, so that wraps up the video. Are you guys bummed about them discontinuing the mini line, or are you interested in a 14 Pro mini? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.